good week. His form has dipped a little in recent times, so maybe this will be the week. So Mark Allen gets this first round match underway. It's 1st to 4 to reach the last 64. I'm David Hay.
And you feel that he's the one leading player that just is not.
Jimmy and James Watson up.
People do want to watch those two play. You have to come here to do it.
Meanwhile, but 59 in the world, of course, top 64 only.
Shot, cue ball up the table for safety. That's okay.
Okay, so 1.
Well, Allen needs to be careful here. These Reds have come out into the open. Well, it's found dirt. Same again.
Foul.
Well, there at last is a demonstration of the shot he was.
Cameras and the lights and everything. Well, he just did pretty well there.
1.
That is a,
okay, so
well, that's a good shot. That is a good shot.
To a final yet. And as I say, in 2020 his form hasn't been too great at all from ranking events this season. But he's a stubborn opponent in the first round.
Well, again, it's well thought out, that what you might call easy matches. There are a few in the draw that you'd think, well, so-and-so will win. Not that many. That's a bad error. And Higginson is
1.
Well, massively overcut. So all that work he did to get in.
100.
well, that's a good shot. There was much.
One.
That little corner of the table. Have to play it cushion first. Well, that cue ball's never going to travel far.
5.
But a real good one this time.
$11.
He has won a professional title, he won. So if he loses the match,
90.
then that world ranking in a lot of ways. Not least if he can beat a top player.
25. $33. $41.
Potted, so frame ball.
47.
Overcut that green, but this visit's been excellent.
I'm not saying Mark is one of those. It might be the case, but he can lose the first frame, whatever happens.
Right.
Plenty of people already here, first up, and I'm sure there'll be a big crowd in for Ronnie O'Sullivan at 1 o'clock. Meanwhile, that was an odd one.
Almost a new one on me. of reds would be the idea. That's fine. Well, I think he hit the wrong side of that. And that's, trophies have been lifting. Wow, that'll do.
1.
Because it wasn't only the fact that the... Yeah, I suppose if you look at the very top players, they must look around.
5.
Well, I suppose you can try too hard. Steve Maguire up in Glasgow and won the whole thing. So he wasn't preparing to win it, he just happened to win it.
Yambing Taz won the opener against Michael Holt on table 2. Scott.
One.
Well, it shows you that's just about all. Of course, not hanging over the pocket. The problem with it, didn't hit far enough.
Well, didn't get close to that one, so an uncertain.
Yes, I remember historically Ray Reardon, the man who the trophy is named up here, one of the clues.
1.
A nice pot.
Nine.
Okay.
He's always been good close up though,
17.
and
To be right behind the object ball.
yeah, often you know he's the
Well, that, I mean, he hasn't done much yet, but that's actually encouraging, that
25.
stat.
has something to do with it. Might explain a few things.
32. 33.
Between them, I think, be looking to get through. He's hit them both.
41.
Not planned. Well,
We need another red. It should be one each. I think an important... But if this one ranking
5.
titles to his name, the Masters as well on his CV.
50.
We'll see him tonight. It's his birthday, actually, so he'll be in action this evening against Jamie Clark, as we mentioned last season, which was very lucrative. And this break has been all to the good as well for the Northern Irishman. 64, 54, frame 1. Terrific long red from Higginson. Table 2, Yan Bingtao 2-0 up now against Michael Holt.
Always a bit of a worry when you play that shot.
Five.
Left middle here instead. It's a fairly simple shot.
12. $90.
But the black is on this time. That's everything out in the open. One of them goes.
$41.
He did give a chance, but he's
49.
constructed.
From Allen, but not so many now. He's, as you say, come to life here. Ooh, it's not there. It's not there, so this frame not over yet.
Yeah, there was suggestion that the left pocket was big.
Yeah, it just has some ball seem to slide in off the jaw.
And again, it felt worth a try. Frames there to be won now for either player. What a screamer of a pot.
Missed. And he was in on 57.
Fairly high value, I think. Brown. Well, that was the problem. He compromised an almost guaranteed pot on the brown.
He'll be aware he needs a snooker. 37 behind, 35 on, so Allen favourite again. Pretty potted as well, but it's all come to nothing really.
One.
So despite the missed pink with the rest, Mark
6. 11. 15. 20.
He's already set in the 7. Have helped him into this position. It though starts with a good pot, and that's not it, I'm afraid.
One. 9.
He's on at 1 o'clock, Ronnie, against Jiang Kang. And we'll have that live, of course.
I think Andrew Higginson's one of these.
Futile snooker. Hello. Well, it's worked out.
1.
Matters.
Nine.
Also limits what you can.
Twenty-four.
Well, I think the
32.
top. So I think the initial. The other thing about him, when he does get into his, often isn't left with the difficult shots. He's just so fine behind.
44.
Put everything together. 91% positional success.
It's improved as it's gone on. Looks by far the better of the two now.
59.
Either way, he was in. He was nicely on the black. And he's kept going.
66.
It's one of the reasons he's so quick around the table. He's always in nice, seems to be in nice positions behind the object ball.
73.
She's taken control of the match and will need to.
80.
15 years as a professional, not bad going.
$89.
Break makers, of course, there's more tournaments now, but even so, you still have to be made these breaks.
9. 96.
Excellent stuff from.
107.
So it's a clearance of 114, and Mark Allen. Of course, those two players are on the tour because they've been given discretionary wildcards, so they'd actually effectively dropped off, but they've been. He has to put something together now to stop the Allen charge. Mark Allen is a player that thrives on confidence, and he's got better as the match has gone on.
One.
He hasn't really got in at all.
9.
But there is a red on the end of the bunch.
David Lilly, so Dominic making short work of that match. He has many roles at this tournament. He does media work. In fact, interestingly, Dale plays Simon Lichtenberg, of course, the German who had that great win over.
That's a good shot. Almost like a billiards angle of getting up and around. This is a good shot. Well, he's on a short list of players who could win this.
16.
City Centre. Player's been knocked out 3 days before, still here. But he wants to be here playing, of course, the rest of the week. Mark Allen lost first round there last year, despite an otherwise good season off.
Thirty.
This one, these 3 reds.
40. 54.
Pretty sharply. Just didn't really make the
62.
most of chances that came along.
The difference between winning £3,000 minimum or taking home nothing. Playing the world number 7, who's the
one of the game's legends either way in the next round. I think he'll be happier. He's finished off impressively.